All right. Happy Woo Wednesday, everybody. I'm Opal. If you've never been here before, welcome. This is our midweek check-in to balance our energies, kind of get a feel for where we're at for the week. If you are here watching live, say something in the comments. You know you're live because there's a red box up there that says live. If you're on the replay, let me know what time you're watching this, or just drop an emoji or something just to let me know that you were here. Looks like we have Sarah and Megan watching in. If I look this direction, it's because I've got my phone on a tripod watching the comments because I haven't figured out how to, hey, I haven't figured out how to do that on my laptop yet. This is all, I'm almost 40, so like technology and me are starting to not meld well together. But yeah, today has been actually the last less than 24 hours, the last like 18 hours have been very deep for me. And normally I'd be like, what the hell's going on? But there's so much going on in the world, astrology wise, energetically, when you talk frequencies and like Schumann resonance and all that, there's just a lot going on. And we also are on the cusp of transition season. We are entering a new season tomorrow. Spring equinox is here. And so I had a realization today that a lot of what's been going on in my internal world and my self-reflection and the releases that I've had, I think I've cried like 7 times today already. And I had a big release last night at about 11. It's all this final release and this final let go, preparing for rebirth and renewal season. It's here. I'm so excited. Good old Michigan weather, though. We're getting a beautiful day today, and then tomorrow at the start of spring we get some snow, which is crazy. And then the next day it's warm, and then we get snow again. So we're Mother Earth is even like a little bit of chaos for you, which is okay. Chaos is meant to show us what we can let go of. And so we've got a lot of energies that are coming back to life. The earth is coming back to life. Trees are coming back to life. Water is coming back to life. All these things that have been dormant are starting to come back online. So in honor of that today, in honor of my own shedding process and kind of releasing what's left from this winter inner reflection season, this dark season, I'm going to take you guys on a guided journey to welcome spring, release any last minute things you need to let go of before tomorrow, and then to welcome spring. So hopefully you can drop into a space today where you can receive that meditation. If not, you can definitely watch us on the replay. For those that are new to my Woo Wednesday, this is just my chance to share all things, like my love of all things mystical and magical and the things that light me up that I feel make me very weird, but I'm starting to realize everybody else loves them too. So this is my space to connect with that, to offer that, to give you guys a taste of what I do behind closed doors with my private clients and what I do in group settings with people. So this is your, sorry, Runa's doing something on her tablet and she's cooing in there. I'm not really sure what's going on. Definitely gonna have to check that before we do the meditation. But it's my opportunity just to give you that look into my world, because I do a lot of this stuff behind, like, not out in the public, for many reasons, but also just I reserve myself and I'm very particular about the energies that I allow myself to interact with. And so if you're here, you're in. You're in. And so I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful that our energies have connected and that you're here. And so thank you, thank you, thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and start today with an energy reading, just with an oracle reading. So what the hell is that? Oh, if you can, go ahead and close down your eyes. Take a few cleansing breaths into the heart space. Give yourself permission and give me permission to connect to your energy. And that can simply be, I give myself permission to receive. I'm open and willing to receive any messages that are for my highest and best today. Show me where I can release. Show me where I can connect. And before I do this pull, I just want to take a moment of gratitude for those that connect in with this reading today. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thank you for giving me a space to be received and validated and seen in all my witchy woo-ness. Thank you for mirroring the safe space that I create for those of you to do your work, because it benefits me as well. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And just to make sure we're synced one last time, I'd like to take 3 cleansing breaths together. So go ahead and draw the breath into the belly. Hold. And release. And inhale. Hold. And release. And last time, go ahead and inhale. Hold. And release. All right, if you had your eyes closed, you can go ahead and reopen them, coming back into this space. Oh, okay. Oh, I love this message for today, and moving into tomorrow and the rest of the week, we received the abundance card. It's a little bit of a shine on this. I'm not really sure how to. So as you look at this card, I want you to just absorb it. What do you feel? What do you sense? What jumps out to you? What speaks to you? Are there any stories, any thoughts, any images or colors? I'm just going to give you a moment to connect and let your intuition take a moment in the spotlight. Megan says calm and blue. Yeah. Try to get different lighting. Oh, there we go. That was a good angle. Yeah. So when I look at this card, what really, especially as we move out of the dark season into the light season, our days are getting longer and brighter. We are in this reactivation, renewal, rebirth season. The earth is reawakening. We've got, like, right now I'm looking out my window and we've got a ton of crocuses, and I think some of our violets have actually started to come up, which is so I've got like purple and white in my front window here, and it's so pretty and I love it. And what's really amazing about getting the abundance card as one cycle ends and a new cycle begins is that even though we've gone on this inner journey and we've been introspecting and navigating these shadows of who we are and what we're going through, and kind of, I mean, on a global scale, everybody's doing this. There's a lot of energies that are shifting. The earth herself is going through an upgrade from one frequency to another. We're being like lots of Schumann resonance activity. So that's like solar flares and things like that coming from the sun. The energies, we are living in a really, I just had this conversation with my neighbor the other day. We are, and it's really cool because I'm like witchy woo, mystic, earthy energy talk, and he's very he's very religion oriented, but not like in a closed-minded way. So we have these conversations, we talk the same thing, it just looks a little different. And we're both like, oh, that's really crazy because like this guy I follow does this and that guy I follow does this, but they're like literally talking the same thing. And I was like, this is what I love. Like this is how life should be. Like you've got your cup of tea, I've got mine, but like we meet in the middle and we have understanding. And that's what's really cool. And that's what's really beautiful about the transition season is we have the dark, we have the light. These are two very different aspects of who we are, what we do, different aspects of life, different aspects of this 3D physical reality. And it's when we polarize on one or the other that we're not able to come to the middle and find that common ground and find that balance. But that's where the abundance is, when we can stop being so polarized and stop being so this or that, dark versus light. I need to find happiness versus avoiding the sadness or whatever it is. That's where the abundance lies. We find this middle ground. We find this ebb and flow. We're not doing these massive swings. And so that's what the abundance card is all about. It's, if you look, it's a very dark card in color. I'd say it's a navy blue. It's not black. There are spots of black in there, but it's a very dark navy blue. But contrasting the navy blue darkness is all of these light aspects. You have the moon, you've got her skin tone, you have all the flowers, and it's calm. She is in a very vulnerable, she is open, and her heart is open, right? And that's how we receive abundance. And abundance just isn't just money. Abundance is time, it's energy, it's changed thoughts, it's appreciation of like the simple mundane things, like the flowers outside. That's abundance. And when we're able to release some of the expectations of these polarized opposites, we're able to find the comfort in the middle. And that's the energy of what we're doing right now, is we are embodying abundance. We are saying thank you to all the shadow work, the darkness, the introspection, all those things that we did in the winter. We're inventorying them. We are turning them, transmuting them into fertilization, into organic matter in our proverbial garden, where we are planting these seeds of the desires and the life that we want. And so that's where our abundance comes from. It comes from being able to recognize the beauty and the necessity of letting these old things fall, letting the leaves fall in the spring, so that they are letting the leaves fall off the trees in the fall and the autumn, so that they can blanket the ground and they can start to decay, because the decay is where the organic matter comes from. And that is what nourishes everything that we're planting now, that's going to grow through the summer months while we're enjoying the light and celebrating the light. And then we are just going to, that's going to nourish and help our seeds grow, so that in the fall and the autumn we can harvest. And that's the cycle. If we mirror the cycles of the earth, that's where we find our abundance. And so that's the energy that's present for us right now. And I really love this, especially with today's meditation that I worked on. It's going to really bring these things together. So if you've got things that are kind of floating around and you don't really know where they belong, hopefully they weave their way into place today for you. So if that resonates, let me know in the comments. If you have questions, or if you want me to expand on this a little further, let me know. I do always like to read the book, because I feel like the authors always have really beautiful reflections, and their intent for each of the cards is always really good. And there's a really cool affirmation. So let me grab that really quick. 78. All right. Abundance is a generous amount of anything meaningful and worthwhile, a state of plenty. Notice it's not a specific thing. It's anything. A generous amount of anything meaningful and worthwhile. So what is meaningful and worthwhile to you? Is that being barefoot outside, soaking in the sun? Is that singing at the top of your lungs to your favorite music in the car? Is that reading a book? Is that going on a walk? Is that a coffee chat with a friend? Is that your work? Is that your children? What is it? What is worthwhile and meaningful to you? And do you have plenty of it? Or are you coming at this from a place of lack? I need more. And why? So it says this card today invites you into an abundant world of health and wealth. Nothing is lacking, and everything is just a simple process of giving and receiving. It is a flow, it is a river. We give, we receive. We don't take, we give and we receive. It's a flow. My happiness, and yes, I'm sitting in the sun watching this. Yay, I love that. Sorry, there is also a delay on my end, so hopefully this is not like weird for you guys. It's weird for me, but affirm yourself right now in this moment. I trust that abundance surrounds me. I am worthy of everything that is beautiful, meaningful, and harmonious. My health is great, and my wealth is ever growing. And the affirmation below this is I choose to be generous, appreciative, grateful, and loving. I know that embodying these qualities will bring more abundance into my own life too. And if that doesn't about like, if that energy isn't about moving forward and taking these things, because even in the darkness, we have things to be grateful for. We have abundance in the darkness. I mean, the whole point of chaos, the whole point of storms, the whole point of darkness is to understand those things so that we can bring them into the light and appreciate them even more. Or it shows us where we need to release things. That's what storms and chaos are really great for, is showing us where we can let stuff go. I mean, think about it. When storms roll through, I mean, they just had like weird storms in Texas, dust storms. We even got some of that dust here in Michigan. And it shows you how we're connected. Like, who would have thought that dust and sand from Texas would have ended up in Michigan creating a haze? Who would have thought? But we're all connected. And it runs so much deeper than that, like that idea that people talk about being connected. It's so much deeper than that. And that's one of the things I love doing, is digging into like the depth of those things and looking at, it's almost like a fungal mycelial network. I actually had a conversation the other day about this and was like going down a rabbit hole on it because it's just fascinating to me. And the idea of like holographic worlds and fractals and how these things are all themselves repeated back on each other. I've been on a journey the last couple of days looking at these things, and my mind is just like, it's so exciting and it's so massive and expansive, but really, really beautiful and fascinating. So, yeah, let me know how that resonates for you all. Give you a minute on that, and I need to see if I can pull this open. Okay. So before we jump into the meditation, I do want to plug a couple things. I don't want to do this afterwards because I want to leave you in a nice calm state afterwards. So if this kind of work is up your alley, I do offer one-on-one sessions. My release and reclaim sessions is where we go deep. We identify a focus and we deep clean. It's like that spring clean where you take everything down, you clean all the things, you get all in the corners and you do all the cleaning. That's what we do for your energy. And we do it very focused, very intentional. And once we've cleaned, I put placeholder energy in the spaces where there was once stagnant, dark, heavy energy, so that as you work through and integrate some of these things, you have those energy reserves to pull from, and it keeps other like negative stuff from taking up that space. And so we do that. It's usually about a 1.5 to 2 hour process. And I do that here in the room you're seeing here. There's usually a bed here, or a treatment table. And so that is intended to basically reset your energy. And those are really great to do this time of the year. Hey, Kirsten, glad you could join us. Those are really good to do in the transition seasons. I usually recommend doing them every 2 to 3 months just because deep energy cleanses bring a lot. And that's just the starting point for the journey. The healing, the aha, the download, the realizations, that's just the starting point. It's the integration that you do with that information. That's where the work is done. And so I offer integration support too. I do those as one-on-one sessions with coaching, or with like you come in and just get sound healing or just get Reiki to support your system as you are processing things. I am also working on, and this is like, I haven't fully announced this yet, so those that do get this information, you're pretty privileged. I'm working on a group program that focuses on integration, and I'm really excited for this because I don't really see a whole lot of other practitioners doing this, and it's something I am insanely passionate about, and it's something that really, like, I love it when I get into that space and I can help people integrate. So I am working on that behind the scenes. I'm not quite sure yet when that'll be ready, but I'm actively working on it and I'm really excited about it. So that's just a couple of ways I can work with you one-on-one. The other way I can support you is with group work. I offer monthly women's circles, or you can book me for a private group session. So if you have a group of friends that want to explore this stuff, I can create a very special and very unique offering for your friends or your family or your coworkers, in order to create that connection, deepen those bonds, and work on healing together on a deeper level. With that being said, last Friday I had my women's circle for March, and it was phenomenal. We did some very deep, very beautiful clearing, and I wanted to carry that energy forward. And so tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern time, I'm going to be offering a virtual spring equinox event. I was going to do another energy clearing, but that didn't feel quite right anymore. So actually what I'm going to be doing is just like a celebration and a welcoming of spring. So it's going to be about an hour long. We're going to do some activations and some light energy clearing, and then probably work on a sigil to usher in these good vibes and these renewal energies for spring. So if that's of interest to you, I'll post the link in the comments when we're done with this video. And that is via Zoom. And if you can't make it live, you will get a replay for that. So that's just a few things I have going on. And I wanted to mention those, like I said, before we get into the meditation, because I don't want to pull you out of a meditation in a nice vibe state and have to like dump all that on you. So if you have questions about that, let me know. Otherwise, let's jump into the meditation. To prepare for this, if you are in a public space like an office at work, or if you're in a park or anything like that, just check your surroundings and make sure that you feel comfortable and you feel in your authority in these spaces. That's really important. If you don't feel comfortable going on this journey, what I suggest is just listening and doing a very light activation. Don't go as deep. Keep yourself in your surroundings instead of fully in your inner world. And then you can come back and watch this when the replay is up later today. If you do have the ability to go deeper, I suggest letting people know, hey, give me about 15-20 minutes. Don't bother me. Don't message me. Don't whatever. If you have a phone, put it on do not disturb. I'm actually going to do that on my laptop right now. Runa is running around. She's on her tablet right now. I can kind of hear her, but she knows that we're doing this, and I've asked her to be part of the process and to not interrupt unless it's an emergency. However, she's 5, so there's always that potential. If that happens, I will keep you in a meditative state. I'll mute myself and I will go deal with that and bring you back. So if that happens, just breathe and relax. I don't anticipate it, but I just wanted to give that little nugget. Yeah, and just enjoy the journey. So go ahead and get comfortable where you are. You can sit or lay down. And I want you to begin by closing your eyes and bringing your awareness to anything that you hear. Letting any noises, cars outside, birds, people talking, any noises are going to take you deeper into your inner world. Give yourself permission to dissolve from your physical reality and to take this journey inward. Feel the weight of your body where you're sitting or laying. Give thanks to Mother Earth for her warm embrace and her hug, for keeping you grounded and rooted in this reality. Next, I'd like to invite you to begin to notice your breath. Are you breathing in your nose or through your mouth? Is it rapid or is it slow? Is it deep or is it shallow? Is it in your chest or in your belly? No need to judge it or change it, simply observe it. Allowing each observation taking you deeper and deeper into your inner world, allowing your physical body and the physical space to dissolve. We're going to take 3 deep belly breaths together. Before we do, I want each inhale to drive roots from your feet down into the earth. Each inhale, sending those roots deeper into the earth through each of the layers until it reaches the earth's heart. Pachamama has given you permission to wrap your roots around her heart, grounding you in the here and now. She is steady beneath you, supporting you, nourishing you. Let's go ahead and take those 3 deep breaths, sending that root all the way down and making that connection. And go ahead and inhale and hold and exhale. Go ahead and inhale again. Driving those roots deep down and hold, letting them stretch. And exhale. And with this last inhale, you're going to go ahead and wrap that around Mother Earth's heart. Go ahead and inhale. Hold it and let those roots gently wrap around her heart. And when they've completed their wrapping, go ahead and exhale. You may return to a normal breathing pattern that feels comfortable for you. If you're not quite rooted yet, you can continue that deep inhale and exhale to finish rooting, taking your time at your own pace. I want you to imagine, sense, or know that you are standing at the edge of a vast open field. The scent of the fresh earth and the new growth is in the air. The sun is high above. There's a golden warmth coming from it. It kisses your skin and you turn your face up to the sun, welcoming that warmth, that fire. You feel a soft breeze stirring in the air, carrying whispers of renewal and awakening. You take a step forward into the field, feeling the grass beneath your feet and the hum of life stirring all around you. Tiny green shoots are breaking through the earth and they're stretching towards the sky, blooming into wild violets and daisies, golden daffodils. Nature is waking up, and so are you. As you bask in the golden warmth of the sun and you take in the beauty around you, you sense that there's a presence nearby. Your spirit guide has arrived, stepping forward with a warmth and familiarity. Their energy is calm and steady. Their gaze is filled with knowing. And they come to sit beside you. They've been waiting for you, ready to support your journey into this rebirth and renewal season. If this is a new guide to you, take a moment to observe them and ask them any questions like their name or how long they've been with you. If this guide has been with you before, take a moment to catch up. Your guide offers you a moment of reflection, a chance to release one final thing that is not going to serve you stepping into this new season. Whatever this is, it prevents you from fully embodying rebirth and renewal. It could be an old belief, a fear, a habit, a weight you've been carrying, a behavior, an idea. Trust the first thing that comes to your mind. Your guide reaches their hands out in front of you, offering to take this burden from you. If you're ready, allow it to flow from your body, from your heart, from your soul, into their open palms. Watch as they hold it with love, then gently release it into the breeze where it dissolves into light, turning into a golden winged being, returning to the universe for transformation. you release this with gratitude, a deep, deep sense of gratitude and thanks, because this kept you safe, but it's no longer needed. And you have the privilege today of letting it go. Your guide turns to you with a smile. And in place of what you have released, they offer you a gift. It's something that will support you in this next season. It may come as an object or a word, a feeling, or maybe just a knowing. Whatever it is, trust that it's exactly what you're going to need. And it's perfect for your journey. Take the gift in your hands, feel its energy, place it in your heart, and let it settle into your being. With gratitude, you walk with your spirit guide towards a nearby creek. The water flows with a gentle ease and it reflects the sky above. You sit on the bank with your guide beside you, the warmth of this renewal season settling in your bones. You feel lighter, open, and ready. Take in this moment. Take in the presence of your guide, what you've released, what you've received in its place, and invite it to fully settle and integrate into your body. It's time to return to your physical space now, but before you go, you say farewell to your spirit guide in whatever way feels right for you. You take one last look around, allowing the sun to warm you, the flowers to bring you hope and excitement and joy, and the water to serve as a reminder to let life flow, to find abundance in between the banks of dark and light. When you're ready, bring your awareness back to your physical space, letting each noise you hear take you out of your inner world, bringing you back to this physical reality. Feel the weight of your body on the floor or your chair. Take 3 breaths into the heart space, allowing it to expand and to integrate this moment. And bring gentle movement back to your physical body by wiggling your fingers and toes. Carry the gift you received with you, knowing it will guide you and support you through the days ahead. When you come back, if it feels safe for you, I'd like to hear what you received as your gift. If you want to put that in the comments. Take some time to reflect on how you think that the gift you received might support you during Ostara and in the coming months through this spring season. I got very emotional at the release point, which felt very cleansing. And this would make like the 8th time I've cried today. So I'm very grateful I got to share that moment with you all. I love hearing your experiences and connecting with you, because even though we all did the same meditation, we all have very unique and different experiences based on where we're at in our journeys. And it's really beautiful to watch how those webs of connection weave. They're different, but they are connected. Our energies are connected. And so if you have anything to share or anything to be witnessed in, just put those in the comments. And if you are into rituals or journal prompts, something that you can reflect on is I'll go ahead and put this in the comments as well, that we don't have to try to remember. But I want you to write down something that you released or whatever you released. And then, so write what that was on a piece of paper, and then go outside or do this in a fire safe bowl. I want you to burn it. Or if you don't have a space to do that, I want you to bury it as an offering to the earth. And this is basically a symbol that you are releasing. It's a way to embody that release and a way to make it real. And this, you don't have to do this, but I find that it's a way to just deepen the connection with that release, and to really like solidify, like, yeah, I'm letting this shit go. And then you can also place a symbol. If you have an altar or a space that is sacred to you, you can place a symbol of your gift. So whatever you received in place of what you released, you can place that on your altar or carry it with you. And you could draw this. You can get a literal representation of it. And it's just going to serve as a reminder of that energy of support and like connectedness through your transition. Let's see. Definitely felt my body finally rest and anxiety leave. Oh, yeah. Body felt like it breathed. Girl, no, that doesn't sound strange at all. I know exactly that feeling, because I had that yesterday twice in some very deep reflections that I had come through during my own inner reflection. I know exactly what that is. It's if your skin could breathe, it's your skin breathing. It's like, I know it's a full spiritual, energetic, like just, whoo, okay. Like the weight was lifted. I know exactly. That's not weird or strange at all. I know, I know exactly what that is. And that's beautiful. That right there shows that you are exactly where you're meant to be, doing exactly what you need to do. And your body is integrating. When our body catches up, that's when the nervous system is doing the work to, like, because we can know things, right? We can intellectualize and we can be like, oh yeah, that's this and that's that. But like getting it and actually fully letting it become a part of our physical reality, a part of our being, that's where the integration comes from. That's the important work. So the realization, like I said, is just the starting point. It's this full body experience, letting your nervous system catch up. And so that's what that was, that full, like, whoo, your nervous system said, yes, thank God, I'm finally, thank God, let it go. Right. And so that's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I'm excited for you for that because those always feel so good. Yes. Okay, good. You've got, you said yes. So that means to me that resonated. I love that. I'm just going to monitor the chat another minute just to see if there's any more shares. And if you come back and do this again, or you watch it on the replay, please share those as well, because I'll pop in later today or tomorrow, and I will offer some validation or some reflection, some deeper reflection on that if you need it, just to make sure that those also get seen, even if you weren't on the live, because we are still connected, even if it's not on the live. All right. Well, on that note, happy Ostara Eve. And I, again, am very grateful that I get to do this, that I have a community with very bright souls that I get to energetically connect with. And if you have any questions, if you need some support, if you feel like you have all these tools and these things that you like intellectually know how to do, but you feel like something's preventing you from utilizing them, let me know. If you want to continue this energy work, join me tomorrow for the virtual Stara event. Otherwise, I cannot wait to see how spring unfolds and how the seeds you're planting germinate for you. And I'm just so grateful to be here, so grateful for you all. I love you, and I'm sending you so much love and light. I will talk to you soon. Illumination and love, everybody. Have a good day.